It's Sunday night and you're at the dinner table, steaming food, fork scraping, your family's mid-conversation about something that has nothing to do with tile. Your pocket buzzes. Your stomach drops. You already know before you look. It's that client. Panicking about a color choice that isn't even due for a decision until Thursday. You look up at your family, you look back down at your phone, and you text back immediately. Full response, problem solved. Not because you wanted to, not because it was urgent, because somewhere underneath that response was a fear you probably didn't even recognize. If you don't know the answer right now, they'll think you don't care. And if they think you don't care, they might be right. Welcome to the Elevated Podcast. I'm your host, Brandy Lawson, and today we're examining the yes addiction. Back at that dinner table, let's take a closer look at what's happening. This isn't dedication. It's insecurity-driven availability. You've convinced yourself that being reachable 24/7 is a sign of professionalism, that answering the Sunday text proves you're on top of it. But here's what's true. You're not replying because you know everything is handled. You're replying because you don't know. Because the only proof you have that nothing was missed lives in your head. And perhaps your head has been a little unreliable lately. The Sunday text isn't a client problem. It's a confidence problem. And you can't confidence your way out of it by answering faster. The trap is availability. It becomes a substitute for certainty. And the more uncertain you feel about your process, the more available you have to be to compensate for it. The fix is searchable confidence. When you record every client meeting, you don't need to answer the Sunday text. You already know, with certainty, not hope, that the color decision wasn't made yet because you have a complete transcript of the last meeting that says so. The record doesn't just capture data. It gives you permission to put the phone back down. Here's what that can look like in practice. The phone buzzes. You feel the drop in your stomach. You pick it up. You open the transcript, 15 seconds. You scan Thursday's notes. The color isn't decided until next week. You're right. You put the phone face down on the table. You look up at your family. You finish dinner. That's it. Not because you hustled harder, because you had the proof to trust yourself. There's a secondary benefit worth naming here. When your clients know you record every meeting and follow up with a recap, they stop sending texts on Sunday. Not because you told them to, but because they trust the system too. The record doesn't just protect you, it reassures them. If you've been answering texts you didn't want to answer, the AI note-taking guide was made for you. It gives you the system that makes the proof, which app, how to set the workflow, what a good client recap looks like, and how to frame recordings so clients welcome it instead of question it. We built it so you don't have to figure it out on a Sunday night. Get it at cabinetnotes.com. Sleep is underrated. So is a quiet Sunday dinner. Tune in next week. We're headed to the job site, and it's not going well. Don't want to miss it? Hit subscribe.